Evening, guys. Just testing my sound. Which isn't working. Oh, yeah, yes. Just testing my sound. Phew. I thought it wasn't working then, but it is. Nice. So we'll just wait another minute, see if anyone else joins. And then we'll get started with our Wednesday evening flow. Hope everybody's had a really good day. And is ready for a nice bit of yoga. So just before we start our session today, I'll just run through a few things. So this is your practice. Take it to your own ability. If you feel uncomfortable in any of the poses that we're doing today, just come out of them. Maybe you just want to come out of them for a moment and then go back into them, that's fine. Maybe you want to come out of them and take a completely different pose. Also, I should have said at the very beginning, for those of you that are new here, my name's Emma, or Strong Yogi. And for those of you that have joined me before, welcome back. Thank you for returning. If you need to rest at all during your practice, you are just going to take your child's pose, which is this one, sinking those hips back to the heels. You can reach those hands out long. For your extended child's pose, rest the head on the mat. Or you can take those arms to the side, whichever option feels better for you. Or your downward facing dog is also a resting pose. So for that one, you're going to raise those hips to the sky, gaze towards the belly button, and melt that chest towards your mat. This is your downward facing dog. Make sure you've got a drink on you. If you need to stop for a drink at any point, then please do so. Brilliant. So if you have any sort of pains or aches, just be mindful of them during your practice today. So without further ado, let's get started. Come to a nice comfortable seat on your mat. And we're just going to place one hand to our heart center. And let's place the other hand to our belly. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, close those eyes, drop that chin to the chest. Nice. And just allow yourself to be still here, to be present, and to be focused. We're not going to worry about anything that's going on around us at this moment. It's just you on your mat. Nothing else matters. Nothing else exists in this moment. Remember why you're here. You're doing this for you. Maybe you want to set an intention, or maybe you want to dedicate your practice to somebody today. As we create energy through our flow, sending that energy to whomever you've dedicated your practice to. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Feel the stomach fill, feel the chest rise. And as you exhale, feel that chest full, feel the stomach empty, draw that belly button inwards, releasing every last bit of air. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale. This time we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. As you think you've finished your exhale, just sigh. Puff any last bit of air out. Really empty those lungs, releasing any negativity, anything that no longer serves you. And just return to a normal breathing pattern here. As you inhale, breathing in new air, new energy, new life. And as you exhale, releasing anything that no longer serves you, negative energy, emotions, feelings, thoughts. And just begin to notice how you feel in this very moment. Right. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice complete exhale. As you inhale, just lift that gaze, place those palms to the knees. And exhale here, you can blink the eyes open or you can keep them closed. As you inhale, you're just going to lift those shoulders. And exhale with a nice big sigh, drop the shoulders. Inhale, lift, lengthen the spine, engage the core. Exhale, sigh, release. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, sigh. This time, inhale, lift those shoulders. Think of something, a thought, an emotion, a feeling that you want to let go of. And with a nice big sigh, exhale, let it go. And one more time, a nice deep inhale. And exhale, release, let it go. Inhale, let's raise the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, you're just going to place your right hand to the side of your mat. Reach those left fingertips up and over to the right side. So keeping length in your spine here, push that left shoulder backwards. Keep that left sit bone grounded. Feeling that nice stretch in the left side of your body. Imagining you're in between two panes of glass. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back to center. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, lengthen. Exhale, reaching over to the left hand side, placing the left palm to the left side of the mat and reaching over to the left side with that right hand. Push that right shoulder backwards, open the chest, open the heart. Keep that right sit bone grounded. Inhale here. And exhale, feeling that nice stretch in the right side of your body. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's release the pose. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Interlace those fingers. And as you exhale, push those hands away from you. Lengthen the spine, push the shoulders backwards. Open the chest, lift the crown of the head upwards towards the sky. Take a nice deep inhale. Can you lengthen any further? And as you exhale, round the spine, push the hands forwards. Pull the belly button inwards. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, really push those hands away from you. Feel that stretch in your upper back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, push those hands in front of you around the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release the hands, place them to the knees and roll those shoulders backwards. And roll the shoulders forwards. Nice. From here, we're just going to tilt our head over to the right hand side, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. And just drop that shoulder away, feeling that stretch in the left side of your neck. So you can either just stay here if that stretch is enough, or you can place the right hand to the side of the head, not putting any extra pressure on your head here, just the weight of your hand, your arm is enough. Hold here, remembering to open that chest, push the chest forwards. Don't round through the spine, engage the core. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, releasing any tension. Inhale, release the pose, come back to center. We'll take the other side. So we're going to drop the left ear over to the left shoulder. Drop that left shoulder away and feel that stretch down the right side of your neck here, keeping that chest nice and open, the core engaged. And you can either just stay here if that's enough, or you can place the left hand to the side of your head and just use the weight of the arm, the weight of the hand, no extra, don't pull. And hold here. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling any tension you're holding in your neck melting away. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, let's release the pose, come back to center. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, bow the chin to the chest, interlace those fingers, place them onto the back of the head, drop the elbows inwards. And feel that nice stretch in the back of your neck. You can either stay here like this, or if this is too much, you can release the hands, place them onto the knees. We're just gently warming up the body here, stretching ourselves out. Giving ourselves a moment, some time to really iron out any tension in our body. Maybe if some of us have got computer jobs, then the neck and the shoulders tend to get very tight sometimes. Take one more nice deep inhale here. And exhale, let's release the pose. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, let's twist to our right hand side. Bring the right hand behind you. Place the left palm to the right knee and gaze over your right shoulder. Twisting into the pose. Feel that nice twist in your spine. Inhale here. Exhale, pushing into your knee with your hand. Can you go any deeper? Keep the chest open, the spine long, the crown of the head lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the pose, come back to center. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, let's twist to the left, placing the left hand behind us. Placing the right palm to the left knee and gazing over that left shoulder. Pushing into the left knee with the right hand. Taking that twist a little bit further. Keeping that core engaged, the spine long, the heart open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, maybe you can twist a little bit further. Inhale. And exhale, release the pose. Let's just take those legs up nice and long here. Point the toes of the feet to the sky. And just place those hands behind you, slightly behind you, on your mat, sort of by your sit bones. Keep that spine nice and long, the chest lifted. We're going to inhale, point the toes. And exhale, curl those toes. Inhale, point. Exhale, round, keeping that spine nice and long, but focusing on the movement of those toes. And just continue here, moving those feet, bringing some movement into the toes, feeling that stretch in the sole of the foot. whilst also keeping that focus on the upper body. We don't want to round through the spine here. We want to keep our posture all good. Nice. Just take those feet slightly wider apart, and we're just going to start to draw circles with those toes. So take both of the feet in the same direction. Inhaling as the toes rise, and exhaling as they fall. Nice. And change the direction. Take the feet in the other direction. Nice big circles. Nice. And just take 2 more in this direction. And then you're just going to bring the soles of your feet up towards your sit bones. And just hug those knees into your chest, like so. So you're going to lengthen the spine here, lift the crown of the head, and engage the core. And what you're going to do is lift the soles of your feet off of the mat. So you're just coming onto your sit bones, and you're going to hold here. So this is a core pose, so focusing on the core. So if you are rocking forwards and backwards, that's fine. Just tap the toes to the mat and then just come back into your balancing position. Really hug those knees into the chest. And we'll hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here on an inhale, lean slightly backwards, take the arms out beside you, and we're going to come into our boat pose. So you can drop the heels to the mat, or you can keep them lifted, or you can straighten those legs. And we're going to hold here in our boat pose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those feet to the mat, round over the thighs. Nice. Take a nice deep inhale here, and a nice complete exhale. From here, we're just going to peel those knees away from each other, take them down to the side, bring the soles of the feet together, coming into our bound angle pose. So take hold of those feet. We're going to lift the chest, open the heart, lengthen the spine, and just hold here and just move those knees up and down. Nice. Just bringing some movement into the hips, stretching out those hips. And you can either stay here like this, or on our inhale, so you're going to be holding on to your big toes with your 2-piece fingers, so your middle finger and your index finger. If that's not accessible to you, you can take hold of the outside of your feet with your hands. So either stay here in your bound angle pose, opening those hips, or as we inhale, we're going to lift the right leg, and we're going to stretch that leg out to the side. So reach the foot upwards, but keep that spine nice and long so we don't, again here, we don't want to round into the spine. Gaze towards the toe and hold here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Let's take that foot back down to meet the left foot. Take a nice deep inhale at center. And exhale, we'll take the other side. Inhale, lifting the left leg this time. Gaze towards the left toes. And just pull that leg in towards you, reaching it out to the side. Hold here. So still pushing into that right knee. Opening the hips. And lengthening the left leg. Don't round through the spine. Keep the chest open, the spine long. The crown of the head lifted. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take the left foot back down to meet the right. And you can either do that again, so take each side again, or we're going to lift both legs at the same time. So as you inhale, we're balancing on our sit bones. We're going to straighten both legs. So you can keep a bend in those knees if you need to. If you fall out of the pose, no worries, just come back into it. So this is a bit of a core strength one. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more nice deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to release the toes and we're going to lower the legs down really slowly. And we're going to bring them back into a cross-legged position. From here, we're going to inhale, reach the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, take those hands behind you, interlace the fingers, push the hands away. So push the hands up towards the sky, open the chest. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward. So we're going to push those hands towards the top of the mat, gaze towards the mat, and keep those sit bones grounded. Feeling that stretch in your chest, in your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the bend in the spine. And we're just going to release the hands and bring them to the front of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's round forward, coming into our tabletop position. So in our tabletop position, our wrists are under our shoulders, our knees are under our hips. We're just going to start by just shaking those hips from side to side a little bit. Just bringing a little bit of movement into that spine. And then let's just rock forwards and backwards. A nice little stretch for the wrists. Nice gentle movement, don't go too fast here. And then just take those fingers to point to the outside of the mat. And then just rock from side to side. Feeling that stretch in your forearms and your wrists. And you can either stay here or for a deeper stretch, you can point those fingertips towards you. Be careful here. If it's painful at all, just come out of this pose. This is quite an intense stretch. And just rock backwards and forwards here. Nice. And when you're ready, point those fingers back to the top of the mat. And we'll just take some cat-cows for that spine, movement in the spine, warming up the spine. So we're going to inhale, gaze upwards, arch the spine. Exhale, chin comes to chest, belly button's drawn inwards, round the spine, push into the mat. Inhale, look up, arch the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. And just continue a few more of these with your own breath pattern. Maybe you want to draw circles with your cat-cows, bringing a little bit more movement into it. Whatever feels good for you today. Take that variation. And if you're drawing circles, make sure you change that direction. Nice. And just do 2 more. And then we're just going to come back to a neutral spine. From here, we're going to take that right leg out long, put a bend into that knee, and send the sole of the foot up towards the sky. Hips are square to the mat, core is engaged. Inhale, we're going to reach that left hand forwards. And as you exhale, you're going to draw your knee and your elbow together underneath you around the spine. Inhale, reach out long. And exhale, knee to elbow. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. This time we're going to inhale, reach and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the left hand to the mat, drop the right knee to the mat, and just shake out those wrists. You can sit back on your heels and shake out those wrists if you need to, before we take the other side. So when you're ready, just come back into your tabletop position. Take that left leg out long, bend the knee, send the sole of the foot to the sky. Inhale, you're going to reach that right hand forward, making sure the hips are square, the core is engaged. And as you exhale, draw the knee to the elbow. Inhale, reach out long, pull the toes and the fingers away from each other. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time, inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. This time we're going to inhale, reach and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that right hand to the mat, drop the left knee to the mat, sit back on those heels and move those wrists. Nice. And then when you're ready, we're just going to come back into that tabletop position. As we inhale, we're going to tuck the toes and we're going to raise the hips to the sky, coming into our first downward facing dog of the practice. So gaze towards your belly button, really melt that chest down towards the mat, lift the hips to the sky, and just bring a little bit of movement into your body here. So we're going to walk through our dog, pedal those feet, shake those hips from side to side, shake the head yes, shake the head no. Bringing a nice bit of movement into the body. Whatever feels good for you today, just do that now. Nice, and on your next inhale, you're going to gaze forwards. Bend those knees and just tiptoe those feet up to the top of your mat. Coming in between your hands, using any props if you need to, a block, a book. Or you can keep a bend into those knees. Take a nice deep inhale here, gaze towards your mat, and a nice complete exhale. Inhale, as we exhale, we're going to walk our hands around to the right hand side. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, take those hands back to center. Inhale at center. Exhale, let's walk those hands around to the left. Hold here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale, come back to center. As we inhale, we're going to raise our hands to the sky, reach up long, stand up tall. And exhale, draw those hands together at heart center. Inhale, take those hands up long, reach, lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, up onto your fingertips, straighten the spine, gaze forwards. And as you exhale, sink back into that standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to round up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly, slowly, the head comes up last, rolling the shoulders when we get to the top. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, come into that halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, your choice, you can either step or jump back, high plank. And bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga, or you can take your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come into your upward facing dog, gaze slightly upwards, hips are lifted. Exhale, tuck the toes, raise the hips to the sky, downward facing dog, gaze towards your navel. Inhale, we're going to reach that right leg to the sky. And we're just going to hold in our three-legged dog. So really pushing into the heel of the left foot, feeling that stretch in your calf. And really pushing that right leg towards the sky.
and melting your chest so your head comes closer to the mat. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, try and keep those hips square to the mat. We don't want to open our hips to the right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, release the right foot back down to the mat. And we'll take the other side. Inhale, raise the left leg to the sky. Pushing into the heel of the right foot, keeping the hips square to the mat. Reaching the right toes to the sky, melting the chest towards the mat. Gazing towards the belly button. Inhale here. And exhale, feeling that nice stretch in the back of your leg and your calf. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's release the pose. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees. Your choice, jump or step back to the top of your mat. Exhale into your standing forward fold. And inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, let's take that halfway lift, look up. Exhale, your choice, step or jump back, high plank, lower yourself down, chaturanga, or take your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come into your upward facing dog. So your shoulders are away from your ears, you're just on the palms of your hands and the front of your feet. Exhale, tuck the toes, raise the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale. So from here, you're just going to lift the right hand off of the mat, sending your weight over to the left side. Inhale here. Exhale, place that palm back down to the mat. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, place the left back down to the mat. So try not to move the hips too much here. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, drop back down to the mat. Inhale, lift the left hand. Exhale, drop it back down. One more to each side. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, drop it back down. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, drop it back down. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees. Your choice, jump or step back to the top of your mat. Exhale, take that standing forward fold. And inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Inhale, take your halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, your choice, step or jump back, high plank, and lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come into your upward facing dog, gaze slightly upwards. Exhale, tuck the toes, raise the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to roll forward into your plank position. Inhale to downward facing dog. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, high plank, where we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, raise those hips to the sky. Exhale here. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump or step to the top of your mat. Exhale, take that standing forward fold. And inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Make sure those feet are nice and close together. We're going to inhale, raise the hands to the sky, sink into the knees, bend those knees. Arms are beside the ears, tuck the tailbone, lengthen the spine. Chest is open, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe you can sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, your choice, step or jump back, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees stretched in. Inhale, come into your upward facing dog. Exhale, raise the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach that right leg up long. And put a bend into the knee, open the hips to the right side, send the heel over to the left. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach that leg back towards the sky, take the twist out of the dog. And as you exhale, coming onto the ball of your left foot, round through the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the leg to the sky. And this time, as you exhale, you're going to step that front foot forward all the way, that right foot forward all the way to the front of the mat. We're going to ground through the left foot, so the foot's at a 45-degree angle. Toes are pointing slightly towards the top of the mat. And we're going to raise those hands to the sky. So right knee is bent 90 degrees, hips are square to the front of the mat. We're in our Warrior One Virabhadrasana. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, take those hands behind you, interlace those fingers, push the palms together and push the hands away. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen the spine. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, coming into your humble warrior. So sort of folding towards the inside of your right leg. Keeping that right knee bent 90 degrees, sending the crown of your head to the mat, and sending those arms forward, pushing those arms towards the front of the mat. Grounded through both feet, strong in the legs, strong in the arms, strong in your warrior. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, place the palms to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left high plank, and we're going to take our flow. So bend those elbows, lower yourself down. Chaturanga or knees stretched chin. Inhale, take your upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, raise the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach that left leg to the sky, put a bend into the knee, open the hips to the left side, send the heel over to the right. Gaze through your left armpit. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise those toes to the sky. As you exhale, coming onto the ball of your right foot, round through the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the leg. This time, exhale, step that left foot forward to the front of the mat. Take the right foot to a 45-degree angle, ground through that right foot. And raise those hands to the sky, coming into your Warrior One on the left-hand side. So that back foot is grounded, the left knee is bent 90 degrees, knees over the ankle. And the hips are square to the front of the mat. Make sure that that left knee doesn't drop inwards. Keep those arms beside the ears. Feel strong, feel grounded in your warrior. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, really reach those hands to the sky, lengthen, create space. And exhale, drop those hands behind you, interlace the fingers, push the palms together, push the hands away. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. So sort of folding to the inside of your left leg. Keeping that left knee bent 90 degrees, pushing those palms to the top of the mat, gazing downwards towards the mat. Inhale here. And exhale in your humble warrior. Inhale. As you exhale, releasing any tension, maybe you can push those hands a little bit further. But know that wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. Don't try and force anything. We feel different every single day, and that's fine. Take one more nice deep inhale here. Exhale, release the hands, place them to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right high plank. And we'll take our flow, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog, where we'll hold. Gaze towards the belly button for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, your choice, jump or step to the top of your mat. Exhale in that standing forward fold, make sure those feet are close together. And as you inhale, bend the knees, raise the hands to the sky. We're coming back into our chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, maybe you can sink a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, straighten those legs, draw those hands together at heart center. Nice. From here, inhale, reach those hands to the sky. And as we exhale, we're just going to make big circles with those hands. So inhale, reach. And as you exhale, drop them behind you. Inhale, reach. Exhale, they drop behind you. One more time this way. Inhale, reach. Exhale. And when you get to the bottom, we're going to take it the other way. So inhale, take them backwards and up. Exhale, forwards and down. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Inhale, reach and stay at the top. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Just take hold of your elbows with your hands, cross those arms, and drop the crown of the head towards the mat. We're just going to shake from side to side, forwards and backwards here, bringing a nice bit of length into the spine. Take a nice deep inhale, and a nice complete exhale. Inhale. And exhale, drop those hands to the mat. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Nice, keep those hands here. As we inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, just hinge at the hips, fold forward, coming into sort of like a halfway fold. So the spine is long. So we're in like an R. Inhale here. As you exhale, just lift up onto the toes of your right foot. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we're just going to try and kick that foot out behind us, coming into our warrior 3. So you can either keep your hands together at heart center here, or you can reach those arms out in front of you, arms beside the ears. And remembering there, one straight line from your fingers to your toes. If you fall out of the pose, no worries, just come back into it. Hold here nice and strong in the left leg, gazing towards the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, you're just going to put a bend into that right knee. We're going to stand up tall and we're going to draw the knee in towards the chest. Hold here, inhale. And exhale, just place the right hand to the inside of the right knee. Inhale here, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, just take that knee out to the right side. Nice, hold here, inhale, keep the chest, the hips forwards, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, take the leg back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, drop that foot back down to the mat. Just shake out those legs. before we take the other side. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center, drawing in energy. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, coming to a flat back. Gazing downwards towards your mat. Nice, so this is like a halfway lift position. Inhale, coming up onto the toes of your left foot. Exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, nice and strong, stable through that right leg, slowly lift the left foot and kick that leg backwards, coming into your warrior three. Gazing towards the mat. And you can stay here with your hands in prayer, or you can reach those arms out long. Arms beside the ears, one straight line from your fingertips to your toes. Challenge your balance. Take this to wherever you can today. If you fall out of the pose, no worries, just come back into it. Using your Ujjayi breath, if you like, sounds of the ocean. That breath that we use in challenging situations. Feel strong and grounded through that right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As we exhale, put a bend into that left knee. Stand up tall, draw that knee into the chest. Inhale here. And exhale. Take the left hand to the inside of the left knee. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, let's open that knee out to the left hand side. Keep the hips square to the front of the mat. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale. And exhale, release that foot back down to the mat. Shake out those legs. Nice. Take a nice deep inhale. Let's raise the hands to the sky. And exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold forward, gaze towards the mat. Inhale, come into your halfway lift. Look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, your choice, step or jump back, high plank. We're going to stay here. Inhale. And for a count of 5, we're going to lower ourselves down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting all the way down onto your stomach. So from here, we're going to take that right arm out to the right side of our mat. So reach those fingers out to the right. Take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, you're just going to roll over onto the right side of your body. That left foot can come to the outside right edge of your mat. And you can rest your cheek down on the mat. So push that left knee outwards and also feeling that stretch in your shoulder. You can keep that left hand where it is, or you can inhale, reach that hand to the sky. And exhale, drop it down behind you. Just rest it underneath your waist. And push that left shoulder backwards. And we're just going to hold here for a few breaths. So really appreciate this stretch. Give yourself permission to sink into the pose. Nice. Noticing how it makes you feel. Maybe this is quite challenging for you, so again, maybe using that Ujjayi breath, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhaling through the nose with a constriction at the back of the throat. Nice. Take one more nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, roll yourself back over onto your stomach. And we're going to take the other side. So take that left arm out to the left side of the mat. Take those fingers out nice and long. Reach. Inhale. And as you exhale, rolling over onto your left side, taking the right foot to the left side of your mat so the sole of the foot can come to the floor. Push that knee outwards, open the hips. Rest the cheek onto the mat. And your right hand can either stay where it is or you can inhale, reach. Exhale, drop it down behind you. Place it under your waist. Push that shoulder backwards. Hold here, inhale. Exhale. With every out breath, feeling any tension in your body just melting away. Allowing yourself to sink deeper and deeper into the pose, using your breath to create space, and then sending your body into that space that you've just created. Nice. Take one more nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, just roll yourself back over onto your stomach. Just shake those hips from side to side here for me. And then you're just going to come up onto the palms of your hands. And we're just going to push ourselves backwards. So take the knees as wide as the mat. And we're going to bring the heels together. And we're just going to sink those hips back onto the heels. Reach those fingertips out long. So we're coming into a wide-legged, extended child's pose. So really reach those fingertips out in front of you. So an active variation of child's pose. Feeling that stretch around your armpit area. And just hold here for a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take one more nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, just walk those hands up towards your hips. Push that torso upwards. Nice. And from here, we're just going to swing those legs around, taking them to the front of our mat. So take those legs out nice and long. Toes point towards the sky. Chest is lifted, spine is long, crown of the head towards the sky. Inhale, let's reach the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, keeping your arms beside your ears, we're going to hinge at the hips, fold forward, take this to where you can. And when you start to feel a round in your spine or you can't keep your arms beside your ears anymore, hold there. You can either keep your hands beside your ears or you can place them to your toes. Don't move your torso though. Maybe they come to your shins, your thighs, the side of your mat. You can put a bend in the knees if you need to. Or maybe you want to use a strap or something equivalent. Hold wherever you are. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, maybe sinking into the pose a little bit further. Releasing any tension with every out breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale, let's release the pose. Inhale, reach those fingertips forwards. And as you exhale, we're going to roll back one vertebrae at a time. We're going to take it all the way down to our backs. I'm going to count you for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's just bring the soles of the feet to the mat here. And we're going to place the right ankle onto the left thigh. So from here, you can either just push that right knee backwards,
or you can interlace your fingers behind the left thigh, lift the left foot off of the floor, or for an even deeper stretch, you can take those hands to the front of the shin bone. So we're going to push that right knee backwards, and we're going to pull that left leg inwards. Flex the feet to protect those knees, and just hold here in this pose, so hips and glutes. Nice little stretch. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Take one more nice deep inhale here. Exhale, dropping the sole of the left foot to the mat. And as you inhale, we're going to reach that right leg to the sky. Flex the foot, point the sole of the foot to the sky. Maybe you can take hold of the back of your thigh here. Maybe it's the back of your calf. Maybe it's your toes. Whatever you are, you're just going to try and pull that leg in towards your torso. Keep that leg as straight as you can. If you need to bend that knee, then do so. Feeling that nice stretch in the back of your leg. Maybe you can take hold of the back of your thigh here. Maybe it's the back of your calf. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, cross that right leg over the left. Shift your hips slightly over to the right side of the mat. And drop those knees over to the left side. Take the arms and the gaze over to the right side of the mat. And just feel that nice twist in your spine here. Hold in this pose. Maybe with every exhale, your knees sink a little bit closer to the mat. Your shoulders feel a little less tight. And again, just take one more nice deep inhale. And exhale, bring those knees back to center. Bring those hips back to center and uncross the right leg from the left. So we're just going to take the other side. So we're going to take the left heel to the right thigh. You can either push that left knee outwards, or you can interlace your hands behind the right thigh or in front of the right shin bone for an even deeper stretch. Push that left knee outwards, pull that right leg inwards, flex the feet, and hold here. Inhale and exhale, feeling that stretch in your hips, in your left glute. This is your figure four stretch, your reclined pigeon pose. Appreciate all of the benefits of this lovely pose. Nice. Take one more nice deep inhale. Exhale, drop the right foot to the floor. Inhale, raise the left leg to the sky. You're going to take hold behind your thigh, your calf, or your toes. And draw that leg in towards your torso. Maybe you need to bend the knee. And just hold here, feeling that stretch in the back of your leg. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, cross that left leg over the right. Sink the hips slightly over to the left. And drop those knees over to the right side. Take the arms, take the gaze over to the left. And hold here. Feeling those knees sink a little bit deeper towards the mat with every out breath. Feeling that nice twist in your spine. But most importantly, just being present, appreciating, honoring the pose. Nice.
And just take one more nice deep inhale. Exhale, bring those knees back to center. Release the left leg. Realign those hips. And just draw the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side, forwards and backwards. Hug those knees in. Hug yourself. You deserve it. You've earned it. And you can either stay here in your little ball or just take this moment to take any other pose you might like here right now to complete your practice. You made it to your mat today. Don't leave until you've got what you came for. Nice. And when you're ready, no hurry at all. You're just going to take those legs out nice and long. Rest those arms out beside you with the palms facing upwards. As you come into your Shavasana, close those eyes. I invite you to take one more nice big deep in-breath, the deepest in-breath you've taken all day. And open the mouth with a sigh, exhale. Releasing any last bit of tension you're holding in your body. And allowing yourself to sink into your mat. Feeling present, feeling grounded, feeling focused. Allow those fingers to drop into the mat, to sink into the mat. Allow those feet to drop out to the side. And feel all that lovely energy that you've just created. From your head to your toe. Appreciate that energy. Maybe if you dedicated your practice to somebody today, send that energy their way. Notice your breath, notice how it feels. But don't try to change it. It's perfect, you're perfect. Notice your thoughts and your feelings. But just accept them and let them go. Choose to be happy. And you can either rest here in your Shavasana for a little bit longer. I encourage you to do so. If you want to finish your practice with me today, you can just slowly start to bring movement back into the body. Wriggle the fingers and wriggle the toes. Gently rock that head from side to side. And slowly hug those knees in towards the chest. From here, you're going to roll over onto your right hand side. Rest the head in the hands. And with those eyes still closed, you're just going to push yourself back up to your comfortable seated position, how we began the practice today. Draw your hands together at heart center and bow your chin towards your chest. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice complete exhale. Notice how you feel. Maybe revisit your intention. And just give yourself a moment to thank and appreciate yourself for turning up onto your mat today, for lasting the whole practice, for being present and focused, for challenging yourself. The mind can do amazing things, as can the body. We're lucky we can practice. We're lucky we can practice together over the internet.
And take one more nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, gently lift the gaze, blink the eyes open with a nice big smile. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. I'll see you all again very soon. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day whenever you're watching this.